It can hold 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one. As our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road. Get his first and 10. Prescott over the pass. Has him on the quick hitter. He's down. They're getting this up to the 41.
That is a tennis first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Dak. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Dak to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go.
Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Darts out of the shotgun. Running right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 47.
They give it to him again. And they find him there for just a yard. And it's 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Prescott out of his end zone. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves him with 3rd and short.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forces incompletion.
And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. That's a pickup of 4 yards, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Second down, here's Prescott again. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
60 Bison, Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shazy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Giants get the game's first points here in the second. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Working quickly here. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Third and long for him here. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing on first is Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They send a man in motion. Throwing again, Prescott. It's McMillan with the catch out left. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
1st and 10, Prescott. Brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 6-yard line.
Give on second here to Blue. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys. 1st down.
Blue reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
From the gun, here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Cowboys' 21-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
So with the lead at the moment, they'll just go ahead and take the try from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sends it through.
Giants 14, Cowboys 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. Short pass brought in. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun is Prescott. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 3 now. Prescott to throw once more. Running right side by McMillan. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
The Giants using their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 40. Hey, kill! 47. Hey, kill! 47. There's a 1 to 54, right here. Please take it.
Now it's Prescott again. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. To the left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Moody knocks it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities. Those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, come on. Set. 60 Eagles.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. On is Moody for the extra point. So before we get into attempts, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 45-yard line.
Dak now from the gun. And has another one. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing on first is Prescott. It's his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Looking quickly here. Dak throwing again. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Prescott on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived and the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Working quickly here.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the 2nd half with some needed points. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Now Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Here we go, Shaq. 70 Lion. Hut, hut.
Play action with darts. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Dart from the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
First down 10. And they're on the 40-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Throwing again is Dak. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Throwing again, Prescott. McMillan on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 30-yard line.
Another throw for Prescott. Completed to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Blue crosses the goal line for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead.
Giants 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. The running back gets it on the draw. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's not what the offense styled out. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Who gets the handoff? Will be yarded loose there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, Prescott. Running left side by McMillan. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Caught quick right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Kill. Here we go, 47.
1st down, here's Dak. Lamb brings it in yet again. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
That goes for a gain of just one, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
A loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
Yeah! Go ahead. Oh, yeah, you got it.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. On screen here to Blue. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys holding a 4-point lead. Third and 4 coming up now. Looking to throw. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
Giants 44. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's got a man left. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Complete to Hyatt. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Dart gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Cowboys will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. We'll start the drive with Blue. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
The 3rd down run with Blue. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle, Blue. He's going to have this one down to the 28. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. That's all they have, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
47.
They're going to pass it here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Deontay Bates. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Looking to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that's Mike Freeze's time. 16 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Set. Panther and Cowboy 80. 19 Lion. Come 19. Come 19.
Here's start now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
And they get it spiked before time runs out, but only 3 seconds remain. All right, one more snap to play here.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 evil. 60 evil. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.